start this next test, I just want to make a quick note. When you're outdoors in the wilderness, using your survival knives, or saws, or any other tools, you have to be so careful not to get injured. When you're out there away from civilization, a small accident can turn into a life-threatening situation. It's also important to make sure you have your adventure medical kits and your quick clock from sunfloweroutdoorsports.com to make sure, in case any accidents happen, you're prepared. Always be prepared. Alright, for this next test, we're going to split some wood. I'm going to start off first with some easy pieces of wood right here. This one. This is just a piece of firewood I picked up at the store when I went camping last time. And let's move the camera down just a little bit. There. Alright. This is a fairly piece of soft wood, so I don't think we'll have any problems batoning through this thing. It should be a fairly simple task for this cold steel Bushman. Oh, wasn't a simple task for my baton, though, was it? Baton. Oh yeah. The baton just broke right in half on the back side of the knife, huh? How do you like that? Go cold steel. As you can see, I just went through 2 pieces pretty fairly easy. There's another piece of this firewood, store-bought firewood. Yep. Yeah, these are fairly small pieces. And this one take a little more effort than the last piece. Still doing a pretty good job. Normally, if I was doing firewood, I would keep splitting this until I have a bunch of little tiny twigs to use, to start my fire. A bunch of little tiny twigs, and then kind of work your way up bigger and bigger and bigger sticks. But I'm not going to bore you to death with that tonight. I'll save that for another night. Here's a piece of wood. It's a little bit harder than the previous one. And it's a little bit smaller piece, but it's still a fairly hard piece of wood. I think it's off of a pepper tree is what it is. But I'm not for sure if that's maybe one of these days I'm filming the light. I'm filming in the light. I'll get a shot of the tree. Some of you viewers can shoot me a message, correct me on what type of tree it is. This is really going through there relatively easy. You notice how I keep the knife kind of pointed away from me also? I kind of keep a good distance from it, man, because any little slip up could really cause a life-threatening accident. Again, can't emphasize it enough to have your adventure medical kits from sunfloweroutdoorsports.com. Alright. I put a little work into it, but went through it pretty good. Alright. I'm going to try a piece of, this is really, really hard wood. This is that eucalyptus tree that we cut a branch off earlier. Let me see, I don't know. This isn't the exact branch that we cut. This is a little bit bigger than the branch we cut off of there, but I'm going to try this. You can see this was cut with a saw, just a hand saw. I love using a hand saw to cut branches and trees. It doesn't take as much effort to use a saw, and it's a lot safer too. And but sometimes you might find yourself in a situation you're not lucky enough to have a saw, and all you have is your survival knife. So. Man, yeah. Really pound. Look at this. Look at the wear. Can you see that? Let's put it on the baton. Yeah, this is a hard piece of wood, but it's doing it. I'll tell you what, one disadvantage of this cold steel knife is you really feel the vibrations from the pounding of the baton, whereas you wouldn't maybe feel with another knife that has a better handle. This is a hard piece of wood. Eucalyptus is very hard and it's very twisty. I don't know if you can see, if you can see how this branch, I mean, it just like twists. And you can see there, I don't know if you can see in the slice how it's just twisting. So, I mean, it's really nasty wood. It really is. It's a pretty nasty tree too. I don't really like it. A lot of people like it. A lot of people like the way they smell, the eucalyptus oil. I don't really particularly care for the smell. And the oil off the leaves that drop off, it seems like year round, kill any grass underneath it. So it's really hard to keep grass growing underneath the eucalyptus tree. Side note there. There you go. You can see, man. I mean, look at that. That thing, the branch. It just really twists. It's real fibrous, hard wood, twisty, but it is very flammable. Very flammable. So, it makes good firewood. You don't really want to probably cook with it because of the oils in the eucalyptus, but I'll keep you warm to survive. Hey, I'll do the job. I've got this like half of a log off the eucalyptus. I'm gonna try this. After this last branch, I don't have any doubt it'll do it. I just want to see. Maybe I'll use the eucalyptus piece as the baton here. So like using a diamond to cut a diamond, huh? There we go. Still, man, this is definitely a lot harder. Those other pieces of firewood I had. Really. Man, that's splitting it. I'm getting to work out here. I'll tell you that. Yeah. All right, wood splitting 101 here. Cold steel Bushman does the job.